The flag stand by Tom Hansing. 1 lap to go at Circuit of the Americas and still so much to play for, including this battle right here.
Right here is where he needs to fire. You can see him come through there with a bit more speed. He's not quite close enough, however. He just needs to be a little bit closer as they approach 19. Just enough that you can still get the nose hooked up and not get any aero wash there and fire it down to the inside. But Rothberg's hanging on. He's got to do it for 1 more lap.
1 more lap, another 20 perfect turns, 3.5 miles for Rothberg as he tries to fend off the reigning champion in the class, George Kurtz, who has closed in over the course of a few laps. They have some out-of-class traffic behind them that's also closing in. That could also have a part to play as Luca Mars tries to escape Bill Auberlen. He needs to build a gap of at least 3 seconds over Auberlen to hold on to that spot, given a post-race penalty that is incoming.
That's only at 0.9 across the stripe on that last lap, and Auberlen actually seems to be closer to Mars there, so he'll have that information in his head. I'm sure that the ST Racing team will be alerting Bill Auberlen to that, but now Jake Peterson is right there. Auberlen does not need Peterson to make a desperate move here and get in between him and Luca Mars, but it looks like they've gapped Peterson enough to keep the pressure off. Now Auberlen goes down to the inside. I'm not sure he's got the message about that 3-second penalty on the race's edge machine.
Wow, that was a big move from Auberlen, and it gives him the spot on the road, at least temporarily. Mars, though, fighting back. All of this happening behind the battle for 2nd and 3rd in Pro-Am. This is for 3rd and 4th in Pro on the road, but again, the red Acura still has a 3-second time penalty coming for track limits abuses post-race, which makes this a bit academic. Mars does edge back ahead of Auberlen. That brings Peterson up there too, but in the meantime, Alec Udell, the young man with a mechanical engineering degree who grew up idolizing the original engineer-turned-race car driver, comes across the line looking for the checkered flag, and Alec Udell, DXDT Racing, Tommy Milner, they win and sweep the weekend here at Sebring. 2nd place to Adam Adelson, and the win in Pro-Am to ST Racing. Neil Verhagen, Samantha Tan edging out that points advantage. Boy, oh boy, what a result there. And here comes this final battle for the podium spots. To the line, Rothberg holds off Kurtz. It's Mars heading home Auberlen, although that will swap positions with the penalty. And Peterson comes home 8th overall. But Alec Udell, like I was saying, grew up idolizing the Penske legend.
Philip Ellis on the last lap just went crash strike fast lap at
Wow.
2:04.67. You think he's fired up?
Yeah. Mark Donohue, the idol, of course, of Alec Udell, following in his footsteps, an engineer-turned-race car driver. Augustini crosses the line, doing a nice job to charge back into the top 10. Wow. Interesting race. What might have been also for Ellis. You mentioned that CrowdStrike fastest lap on the 2nd to last lap. That car had the pace to do some special things today. They just didn't quite nail the strategy. As we look at race progression on Race Vision powered by AWS, Tommy Milner held station in his stint. They dropped down when they pitted relatively early in the window, put Udell in, and Alec Udell did exactly what they needed him to do.